Hello everybody, Andrew and Gray here again for another quick match, Heroes of the Storm. Here we go. Again, apologies for the sometimes the issues that I have with it freezing on the loading screen. I'm still not 100% sure what's causing that, because I don't know what's causing it. I don't know how to fix it. I think it could be the recording software and the sound, certainly the sound recording side of it, because in order to get decent sound levels, what I have to do is go through my keyboard, which has sound ports on it for the headset, and I think that could be causing a conflict somewhere at some stage. Might not be. We'll find out. I mean, it's not something you guys are obviously overly bothered about, because it's not your problem, other than having to watch a little bit of a skip of an edit in a video, but I just thought I'd keep you all informed, really. Again, hopefully you're liking the videos as well, you're liking the content and the way I go about things. If you can improve it, let me know. If you like things to change a certain way, let me know, I'll see what I can do. So here we go, enemy team, we've got a Tychus, a LiLi, Johanna, Muradin and Nova. On our side, I've got myself as LiLi, then you've got Zagara, Dahaka, Johanna and Rhaegar. Double heal. Considering we're not queuing together, it's very curious that they've put our team with a double heal. Anyway, two of the spiders queened. So we have, on your usual waves on the lanes, you have 3 spiders at the end of them. You kill the spiders, they drop gems from their butts. You collect the gems. Once you turn them in for a set amount, for depending how many how many spider waves you've already had, then you summon web weavers. Web weavers are essentially large, I don't know, mercenaries, I suppose is the closest thing you can describe them as, which push down the lane along with your waves or whatever, and yourselves hopefully, and do some damage. So it's one in each lane. A little bit like your Infernal Shrine punishers, but not quite as strong and not as much utility on them. Here we go. So again, this is usually where we crash. I'm going to try alt tabbing out, and if it doesn't work, then obviously we've crashed at some point, so you'll notice a little bit of a skip while I stop the recording and rejoin the game. 2 seconds. We're not alt tabbing, won't work, so catch you in a second. Hello again everyone. So as you noticed, it's already joined the game. Thankfully nothing started. I don't know if it is actually a crash or if it's just me getting impatient, no idea. So anyway, what we're going to do is, because we do have double healer as well as a double tank setup, I am tempted to go with a blind. What's the enemy team done as far as talents are concerned? Their healer has gone for... Oh, so they're going for clear, so yes, we will go for blind, I think. Basically what it looks like the enemy LiLi's doing is going for a wave clear setup rather than healing or anything else. She has gone for increase the cloud surfing duration. So there's one of 2 ways she could be planning on going. She's either going to get a Cloud Serpent and get as many of those cast as possible with pouncing attacks so she can do a wave clear, or she's going to put a heal on it so there's longer heal over time. I do not subscribe to that, as you already know. My builds are very much blind builds, and we'll just throw out some blinds, throw out a heal, and we'll retreat back up to the top so we can get some XP. So again, the reason I wanted to come back here is if there's nobody in the top lane, there's nobody absorbing XP when minions die, and that's important. That's basically one of the stages. Up until level 10, what you want to be doing is soaking XP as much as possible in the lanes, because level 10 and before, essentially, that is when clearing lanes is going to get you a bigger XP gain than if you were just getting into group fights. If you get into group fights all the time, prior to 10, you're leaving lanes clear without anybody in them to soak, then you're essentially losing XP. We've got a Johanna who likes to move around, which is absolutely fine. Second one, we are going to hit more targets with our blinding wind. And again, we're missing somebody on mid. Rhaegar hopefully going down. Could do with Rhaegar going mid. No, a Johanna's going. Why have we got two healers in the same lane? I don't know when we should be soaking. Let's just get a blind there. Zagara at the bottom there, and being joined now by the hacker. And Johanna coming up for a bit of a healing damage. Yeah, we'll just throw out blinds. Just pestering them a little bit with blinds. Let's have a look how we're doing. We have got the highest hero damage. That's how good we are with LiLi. We've got more hero damage than the rest of our team. I'm not quite sure if we should, to be honest. That isn't something we should really. And thank you, Johanna.
Let's get out of here.
Again, we've left mid empty, which we should not be doing. I know we've got Johanna who's very mobile. Still be soaking as much as possible. Next one, we are going. We're going to go for a LiLi Serpent, so we're going to go for a bit of wave clear as well. Let's just check the enemy LiLi. The enemy LiLi has go for a Mending Serpent build, so she's going pure heal basically, and just using the Serpent there as a heal tool. And again, I'd like to address the fact we've got nobody here. It's not been a big issue for us so far, but we could be a level or two ahead. Well, maybe a level ahead by now if we were soaking constantly. Let's blind the enemy Johanna and throw out a Serpent on ours. The thing we've got to watch is obviously our mana. Now we haven't taken the reduced mana cost on our heals. There is a potential for us to run out of mana really quickly, so we just got to watch our heals a little bit. Throw out another Serpent so we can clear this wave. Should be able to take down this fort as well if they leave us alone. If we're going to go for wave clear Serpent like I have with mounting attack, then it's important we get our Serpent out there as often as we possibly can. Next skill we're going to go with a heal, and that was a good push. first spider wave, and we've been able to get rid of all their tier 1 structures, which is very nice. Let's just get rid of that wall so we got a bit of vision.
Gather the gems. Bring them to me. Do this now.
So we've hit 10. There's no real reason for us to lane anymore because we can get more XP from team fights now, assuming we do well in them. However, we still want to take a little bit of care to make sure they don't get too far ahead. Let's put our Serpent, get a bit of extra wave clear on Johanna there. Pay attention to where they're going. That was a little bit of bait, obviously. Let's throw out some heals, just so we don't get caught short. We don't want to make sure our guys are confident. We have them. Let's throw out some blinds, especially against especially against our enemy Titus there. Make sure he can't attack us. As you can see, our mana is fairly low at the moment. How are we doing on gems? For now we need another 6 to be able to do a full turn in. Let's go down bottom and get that. There's some close fighting going on at top. No, I'm not going to help you. I'm going to clear this wave instead and get these. Let's throw out some blinds. And we'll have none of that. Thank you, Johanna. We'll just run away from you. Thank you very much. Nice thing, by the way, against LiLi's trait here, that is, upon taking damage, he gets 10% movement speed for a second. Rhaegar really wanting to take that and not understanding that nobody else wants to. I mean, yes, it will push back, but it's the time it takes to do that. Let's throw wave clear on our Johanna. You know what? Thank you. We'll just blind you. Make sure. And again, as I said before, we've got a mana problem. We can't drink from the well yet, and we are down low mana. Let's throw out some blinds straight away. Get our Serpent out, as it were misses, so we can do some clear. And again, let's just get some blinds out. Make sure they can't do any damage to us. Let our Johanna know we have very, very little mana, so our healing is pretty compromised at the moment. And I am retreating. I have no mana left. Do not want to lose all of those gems. Hence, pretty much a suicide dive back in again. We're going to slow targets with our blinding wings. I know I haven't gone through a lot of LiLi, so Q. Healing brew, so we're going to throw out a pot of health, basically a health potion, to the person nearby with the lowest health. W gives a cloud serpent, so it gives a serpent that we can cast on an ally, which does damage to the nearest enemy, which lasts a second. And our E is a blinding wind, which throws out some blinds essentially, so the enemy can't hit, and it deals damage. The blind lasts for 2 seconds. Let's just throw part of Zagara there. And then our ultimate we've selected is Jug of 1,000, so it throws out our Q basically in an area. So it looks like we've decided to push top. And she's there. We'll let her go because our Johanna up here needs our help. I've decided to push mid with it instead. Apparently mid is where we're going to get all the action now. Not sure if I agree with that, but we'll throw out some blinds anyway. And we'll just push with them. LiLi, important thing to stay behind the back as much as possible. We're getting a hit when behind the wall, so just throw out some major heals, and we'll throw out some blinds, and hopefully everything will work out. The hack is still deep there, and he shouldn't be. Healing as much as I can. Let's send out some blinds again, which will help us. Yeah, doing all we can.
I love exploring.
So has our Rhaegar gone for a... Rhaegar's gone for a damage build as well, so we haven't really got as such a dedicated healer. We've obviously both decided to do something quite similar, going for, I suppose, in a way. Ooh, let's get out of here before we get noticed. Hello everybody. Nope, we're not having that. Thank you very much. Disrupt that before they can do a hand in. Really need to take down the enemy LiLi. As in, really need to. There we go, 66 gems. As long as we defend this area, they've lost it. We are going to try and get away from this back up in our ultimate, and cannot. That's no great loss because I only had a few gems on me anyway.
Mercenaries will fight for us or die.
So, what are we doing? Faster feet, stronger at low health. Removes disables. What sort of disables have they got? Not a great deal. Well, increase our damage output and get a sight. So whenever we cast our serpent on somebody else, we also get a serpent, and they both have bouncing attacks, which is a bonus. So how are we doing damage wise? We are fairly competitive, 33,000 call it hero damage compared to the Hacker's 38 and Zagara's 42. We're not doing too badly as a damage build. Rhaegar going after the camp there, while the rest of the enemy team took out our team. Let's go and help our Johanna out. We need to do a wave clear down at the bottom, but that should be fine. There we go. Are we going to take this bottom? Yes we are, so let's... Oh, but the enemy teams had a similar idea as well, so we'll just quickly buy them. Throw out a heal as well. Chances are he's leading us straight to the rest of his team. We'll just pop our ultimate to make sure we keep people genuinely alive. Throw out a wave serpent, send out some blinds.
I love exploring.
That was fairly successful, I'd say. Right, let's get back to clearing. We've not had any kills yet, which is disappointing. Again, one thing that I'm not overly bothered about is if there's no ally nearby. I don't feel like casting the serpent on myself is a loss, purely because I need it anyway, and its cooldown is so quick. Really, 10 seconds is it? Yeah, 10-second cooldown. So, where are we deciding to push today? We're going to push top. We're going to blind him. Oh, no, I'll blind him. Go. Let's. Our ultimate isn't on either. I can only heal as fast as my cooldowns will let me. And then we had a situation where ideally I would like one of the tanks to peel for us, to take attention away, but they were too busy getting away themselves. Such is the life of a support healer. How many deaths have we had? 2. The heck I could do with not going in as deep and Sahara. I'm going to cough in a moment, so excuse me. Thank you.
Keep destroy.
There's no particular level advantage at the moment, 18 each.
Web weavers have fallen. Gather gems.
Slightly
if you
ahead of
wish
us on
to
XP.
spare.
We are well ahead of them on buildings, really, defences.
What kind of a jerk hits a little girl?
Destroy their constructs. Reclaim the gems of my power. Surely the spiders shall aid you.
Okay, and that was the ideal time to get this as well, because it acts as a bit of a defence against the push that's going to happen in this lane on the spiders. So ideally we don't want to be in this lane, ideally we want to be defending top or bottom. In my opinion, please tell me if I am wrong.
Okie dokie.
So, there's Johanna, let's give her a serpent, means we get a serpent as well. Let's do some blinds. And let's throw out our main heal to help keep people alive as much as possible. We'll throw some blinds again. Our Johanna. That's it with the triple tap, sorry, of Nova. What happens if you can actually block it by putting your body in the way between her and her intended target, meaning that the intended target can potentially stay alive. That's the real Nova there, trying to attack me and kill me.
Not yours.
Maybe a little bit too far ahead, but we had got a couple of people down anyway. Probably a positioning error there on my part. I am out healing our Rhaegar just, but we both have damage builds really. And this has gone from being pretty strong and dominating almost to them making a bit of a comeback here. We need to start getting back together
It is over
and focusing.
for now.
Good work by Nova, what can you say? Although, maybe not.
Metal spiders.
And the hacker picking up the dropped gems there. 3 seconds and we're back. Top needs defending, mid needs defending. They're taking down the tier 1s first by the looks of it, which the split pushing I suppose is the right thing to do. We need to quickly make sure the hacker gets away. Good. Looks like
This is gonna be great.
Johanna's come down from the top there. Where's our Johanna going? Our Johanna is going to defeat that wave. Just clear that wave quickly. Give her a smallest bit of hand. And we're going to go for a faster cooldown when damaged. Our guys really, just really going too deep. 2 of them against the whole 5. They might have been ganked there, I don't know. It might have been an ambush, but I didn't see. Either way, you don't really want to be doing that. They're using LiLi to bait us. And that's another turn in for them. This could go really badly for us now. We need to keep ourselves together and not get distracted. Sagara just couldn't be helped. It's too far forward there. I'm not going to get ahead of our tank because I don't want to be killed. Fair play, they can have that. We'll take this up here then. You can want to defend that all you want, but at the end of the day we need to defend top and bottom as well. The fact that you lot weren't alive at that point, that's the reason we're up top. Okay, so they're on a core pretty much, so let's throw out some blinds. Let's give Rhaegar serpent. And let's pop a big heal for everyone so they feel that they can move in. And it's just confidence really. Let's take that out. Let's again throw out another serpent. Make sure we hold it down at Q. Blind the enemy Johanna there. What's going on? Oh, the hacker is overextended yet again. I need to get out of there. Let's blind people so we can potentially escape. And let's throw out some more blinds. There's no reason why we can't do that. And we need to get some more mana. Glance at that. They're not giving up, they're still pushing it, and why not? They've got a full team there and we've got 4, so there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to push. Again, we'll pop a heal, give our team some faith.
Another break shot.
That's enough of that.
Okay, and it seems like we've got rid of them for now, which is good. We don't have enough returning, but we should do pretty soon. Want to get boss to apply some pressure. I agree with that. However, I'm going to hand him first because I don't want these 17 to disappear. Johanna agrees and Zagar agrees. The hacker already started as the hacker does. So let's do some healing. Rhaegar wants to ignore us and just go and turn in gems instead, which is fine. Not quite sure what Rhaegar's doing.
I love exploring.
Gonna have to go back and get some mana. Rhaegar's still wanting to hand in, and we still haven't got enough gems to make a difference really. We need another one to make handing worthwhile, and that's the real Nova about to end Zagara. So therefore we need another 6, and we've got them, so we just need to hand in now.
The gems are mine. My power shall aid you.
What we really need is a full team together and all push now the same lane, do a wipe on them, push to the core. That's what we need to do, and this is exactly the right line to do it in.
Show no mercy.
Sounds fun.
The reason we say that is obviously we've got their tier 2 tower down on this lane. The other two have got tier 1s very, very low. They've only got one of our tier 1 down, so this is going to apply the most pressure. We do not want to take them on in the mid lane, but it looks like we are doing. Fine, we'll do that. Nova is down here somewhere. Let's give us a bit of confidence. Again, we'll just try getting ourselves in between Nova and her intended target there. And we need to get out of here because our guys have died.
My power wanes. Gather more gems.
Let's
or face
befriend
my
these mercenaries.
Okay, so we've taken all their structures down. However, that doesn't mean anything if they manage to get a wipe us and push through our centre, which is our weakest area at the moment. Which, quite frankly, if they do a team wipe on us, that's exactly what they're going to do.
For the swarm. I suggest we capture this mercenary camp.
They're going to have the same idea as us and want to go for mercenary camps, but they will go for that one. Their enemy LiLi's just appeared. Let's throw that out.
We did it.
So what are we doing? Are we going defending mid and hoping for a wipe? The hacker wanting us to retreat. Why? The hacker's not And again, that's just an overextension thing there. Just Scara overextended, so therefore died. Let's start with the Serpent. Johanna's dealing with Murden at top. Oh, Dahaka for some reason has decided that he wants to solo the bottom lane. Let's also throw out a Serpent, so we've got a couple of bit more DPS on the go, and we'll get out of there because we don't want to overextend ourselves. Probably going to head down to the mid lane now. Should be taking that camp by the looks of things. If I were them, I'd be taking that camp. No, we're not engaging. Why are we not engaging? Dahaka's really scared, but it could be that because Dahaka's died 9 times due to his mispositioning.
Hey, a flower.
They're not going to be pushing with this, they're going to be handing in. Now they've done handing in, they are going to be pushing with it. Oh well, we saved it from Nova, but I need to get some mana. And yeah, it's going to be a good game. They're going to push the centre along with the spider, and at the same time we've got top and bottom being pushed as well. Rhaegar's going down because it's just completely overwhelmed. Yeah, there's nothing I can do against that either. They've got it. I don't usually like sitting in the face letting them take it, but quite frankly there's nothing that I can do about it. And there we go, defeated as LiLi, a rare occurrence, but it does happen. I think if I'd gone full heal it might have been a little bit different, but Rhaegar obviously went for damage as well. So let's take a little look at the stats. 1 kill, 7 assists, 3 deaths, 64k skis damage, 95,000 hero damage and 79,000 healing. Let's compare that to our other healer who got 61,000 healing damage, only 47,000 hero damage and only 64k hero damage. Looking at hero damage, second highest in second highest in the entire team, after Zagara. Wow. So just goes to show, if you build her right, LiLi can do a lot of damage. Okay then, hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment below if you want anything or have anything to say, and I shall see you on the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.